Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button. You understand me? Hit that sub button. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Okay? Understand something. I'm a piece of shit. That's not a secret. Okay? Y'all know who I was when you subscribed to me. You've known this for 6 years now that I ain't shit. But at least I know it and don't pretend to be. So I've spared Darius Slayton sorry ass all week long out of the kindness of my heart and the lack of time I've had due to other more important pressing issues that I needed to speak on. But between Darius Slayton continuing to be the bum that he is and Engram continuing to be the bum that he is in Jacksonville, I felt it was necessary on a day like today, when Jimmy G News continues to swirl in, to remind y'all of the filth that Daniel Jones is supposed to prosper with. Going into the 2020 season, Joe Judge's first season, Dave Gettleman thought it was appropriate to not draft any wide receivers or tight ends. That's the Claypool draft. Okay, that was the Claypool draft. That was the T. Higgins draft. That was the Michael Pittman draft. Dave Gettleman felt so confident in number 86 that he didn't take one wide receiver. He felt so confident. Joe Judge's favorite player on the Giants, they felt so confident Evan Engram was going to turn the corner. They didn't get any skill position players for Daniel Jones. And look how that turned out. Darius Slayton disappeared like Houdini, and Evan Engram dropped the ball that would have put us in the fucking playoffs. And then we fast forward the next year, he smartened up, he grew a half a brain, and now we got Galladay. Now we got Kadarius Toney. I'm a firm believer in you don't allocate funds into situations that don't need your attention. Would you spend money on a radiator if you didn't need it? Would you go get a new tire on your car if you still got tread on the ones that you currently have? No, you wouldn't do that. So he went out and got wide receivers because he knew number 86 was trash. He knew Golden Tate was washed. And he knew Evan Engram was a bum. That's why we have Daniel Bellinger now. That's why we have Ricky Seals-Jones now. That's why Evan Engram is in Jacksonville. I say all that to say this. Give Daniel Jones a break. It's Darius Slayton's fault we didn't beat Washington. It's Evan Engram's fault we didn't beat the Eagles and go to the playoffs. It's their fault. Understand that. Darius Slayton's not making the final 53. They don't even like Evan Engram in Jacksonville, and they ain't even put the fucking pads on yet. And they don't even like Evan Engram in Jacksonville. Every time I turn around, he dropping another ball. And this was Daniel Jones' star tight end, his featured wide receiver. This is the filth that he's had to fucking work with. And I ain't even talk about Nick Solder, the turnstile that he is. I ain't even talk about the sorry offensive line. I'm just talking about his featured wide receiver and his featured tight end. But yet it's all Daniel Jones' fault. You blame Danny for everything. And that blonde-haired motherfucker in Jacksonville, he gets every pass in the world. He has an infinite hall pass because of Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's the reason Trevor Lawrence didn't prosper. I'm sorry, didn't Baker Mayfield prosper under Freddie Kitchens and Hugh Jackson his rookie season? These things. So what are you talking about? Oh, the coach is the reason that he didn't prosper. His receivers, Travis Etienne didn't play. They make every excuse for Trevor Lawrence, and they don't give Daniel Jones shit. But it's okay, Danny, because I'm here. The Daniel Jones advocate, the Daniel Jones truth teller is here with my microphone. Jimmy Hart style. For you young pups, go YouTube Jimmy Hart. That's Fist Vegas. My megaphone loud right now. It is. Because I'm so sick and tired of Daniel Jones getting the short end of the stick on everything. And now we got this fucking bum, Jimmy G, who the only thing he does right is fuck porn stars. Y'all wanting to bring him in New York? Because some idiot, Pat the Rat Leonard, makes an article. And by the way, we saw Brian Dable get smart with Pat. He don't even want to hear from Pat Leonard no more. Brian Dable knows who wrote that dumb shit. Brian Dable's like, come on, bro. We ain't even put pads on. We practice at 36. And you out here talking about replacing Daniel Jones, the first string offense. Like, what are you doing? Even Brian Dable got getting short and sweet with Pat Leonard. Understand something. We are poor. We are poverty. Okay? We share meals with the rats, the roaches, and the homeless people. Okay? We were so fucked up in salary cap that we had to get rid of James Bradbury, God's gift to cornerbacks, because the minute he went to the Eagles, now they Super Bowl favorites. So we had to let go of God's gift to the cornerback position because we didn't have any cap. We had to let go of the leader of our defense, Logan Ryan, because he didn't have any cap. And yet y'all want to bring in $27 million of Jimmy G? Giants fans are just crying, begging, pleading Joe Shane to get rid of James Bradbury to save $12 million. But you want to bring on $27 million in Jimmy G? Oh, and here goes the Daniel Jones haters. Well, the cap is a myth. When you want to create space for something, you'll make it happen. You'll figure it out. I'm sorry, but Bradbury was pretty damn good. And we couldn't figure out a way to keep his $12 million. But y'all want to now go and try and find a way to create $27 million for Jimmy G. If you want Jimmy G on the Giants, can you please unsub from me? I don't want you around my... What is this? I don't want you around my bubble. Okay, this is my bubble. This is the Fisk unit bubble. And I don't want your energy around it if you think that we should get Jimmy G, because I find you to be stupid. To quote the great Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins, I find you to be a retard. Jimmy G at $27 million. For what? But y'all didn't want Deshaun though. Y'all didn't want Deshaun. We was poor. John Mara comes out and said, we don't even have the salary cap for Deshaun Watson. We was poor as can be when it was time to address the Deshaun Watson rumors. But y'all want Jimmy G. Jesus Christ. Lord help us. Lord help us. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.